Now another wonderful, I think, what we maybe should do now a little bit is, because he likes to be a little tiny bit hollow on the right and a little bit, maybe a little bit overly strong toward the left a touch. Another good exercise naturally to straighten the horse's canter is a counter canter. So, you know, and maybe keeping it just a little tiny bit away from the fence so that the horse knows that there is enough room for the rider to place him in a slight shoulder fore position toward the counter lead, to help the canter to be straighter, and also to help the horse maybe to take a little bit more acceptance of both reins.
And this is one of my favorite exercises. I love counter canter. The reason I like it so much is that it is a natural, engaging exercise. You don't have to do a lot. Just ride the counter canter. Keep him up into the bridle, ride it, and you'll try and get him collected.
Like you're thinking of a shoulder forward to the left, not to the right. And bend them a little tiny bit to the left. Give them a little bit of a left look, just a slight left bend in the pole, just in the pole. And then give the shoulder slightly to the left, just a little bit. That's enough right there.
Keep your right seat in your right leg. That's it. Keep your right seat in your right leg. Don't keep. We got the camera over here too, you know. Keep your right leg.
The counter canter is like, it's a little bit like you're sitting in a half pass mode. The rider's aid is a very similar aid to the to the half pass to the left. So you want your left leg has to make sure it stays on the girth. The right leg makes sure that it stays behind with your right hip to keep the haunches wrapped around your left leg, which is, even though it's on the wall, it is your inside leg. And try not to lift your reins too high, Mary. That is better.
You can see the rhythm coming cleaner behind. Horse is actually getting a more distinct 3-beat.
And change back to the left for a moment, just to give him a break from his counter lead, put him back into his correct lead, and see that you can have the connection from your inner leg to that outside rein, which you created to the counter canter, and keep him in that straight manner. I think his canter, you can see, is getting a more quiet cadence now, rather than being as hectic as it was before.
Once she gets him warmed up a little bit more, is we're going to go through the sequence of changes. The change of lead through the trot, just very quickly. The change of lead through the walk. And as you saw yesterday, it started the flying change. Just so you can see that development as well and see what happens in that effect. And then we'll do some work at the rein back and trot. Okay, let's come across the diagonal. Now let's approach the collected canter and see if we can do a change of lead through the walk. Think about forward now. Come on, don't forget, that's a go. Keep your seat, yep. Left leg, yep, slower. Forward, wait. Go forward, forehand slightly to the right. Left rein towards the right leg, a little more forward. Forward, good girl.
Again, you heard Michael say, put the forehand to the right. He didn't say bend the neck to the right. And I think it's very important to remember that. Bring the shoulder toward the lead, not the neck into the lead, which then makes him shorter on the inside where he needs the new lead expression.
A little bit rounder. That's all right. Don't pull on the left rein. Don't do it. Keep your right leg closer. Go ahead and canter. All right. You can see sometimes in the process of doing this, it's probably necessary to wait 15 or 20 strides until you've got the rhythm back and the throughness coming back up through, and then rather than to rush it. Careful of your hands. The minute he walks, careful. I didn't say let him go. Forward, keep your left rein, lower your right hand, go forward. Lower your right hand. Don't lift the hand like that. Okay, let's try it off a 15-meter circle, Mary. We'll make a 15-meter circle at the Grand Cypress equestrian sign. Stay away from the rail. And make a transition to walk somewhere along the rail. I'm allowing her to, because that's fine. Now left lead canter. Don't get too close.
See, it was more natural for the horse to do the transition there, because that's the most easiest place you can train your horses to come back.